Hey, Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh Bashem, El Shai Bashem, Kodash. Double honors unto the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who are well to us his truth. Shalom unto the brothers who push the word in the highways and the byways. Honors to you and to the brothers and sisters who are listening and learning at this time. Now, I'm not too sure of the title of what I'm going to call this video, but Lord willing, it will serve as an exhortation. Okay, now we know according to biblical prophecy that 144,000 men will be the first rank amongst the elect. Okay, now I've got the calculator up here. 144. That is 144,000. Now, if you divide that by 12, you get 12,000. You're gonna get 12,000 from each tribe. Okay, now let's times that by 12 again to give us the full number of the first rank of the elect is 144,000, as the scripture says. Okay. Now, Lord willing, we're fighting for our spot, giving diligence to make our calling and election sure. Now, we know it's all down to predestination. But as Elder Apostle Tahar says, the elect will do what the elect do. So once we maintain faith in the Lord, which is key and imperative, and continue to do the work, Lord willing, we'll be of that number. But as you can see on screen, the number is 144,000. Right? Now, minus 1 gives you 143,999. 144,000 minus 1 is 143,999. Okay. Now the scriptures speak about Yahweh Shai. It speaks about the shepherd, which is representative of the Lord, that had lost one sheep. You know, he had 100, but he'd lost one, and he wasn't resting until he found that one. And when he found that one, he rejoiced. Okay. Now, the point I'm pushing is Yahweh Shai wouldn't rest until he found you. So we shouldn't rest until we find him. Okay. And we find him not that he's lost, but that we need him. Okay. You know, we run unto the Lord and we seek after him. The scriptures say, seek his face early. To seek his face is to seek his presence, to seek his way, to seek his truth. Okay. And there's 144,000 men upon the earth, according to scripture, 12,000 from each tribe, which will be doing this. You know, and it gets hard. All right. There's many trials and tribulations and obstacles and things we have to do and get past. But at the end of the day, 144,000 men will overcome, according to the prophecy in Revelation. But my point, to put it into perspective, is you and I are not alone. Because you minus that one, let's say that one is you, that one is me, there's 143,999 men that are going through the same thing. Albeit some of these men have died already. Some of these men will die in the near future. But the point is, there's 143,999 other souls on the same path as you. Now, our paths may differ in severity. Our paths may differ in trials and all kind of things. But at the end of the day, it's that same tightrope that we're all walking. Okay? You're not alone. You're not alone. All right? You're not alone. Scripture says, comfort. So, okay, I'll comfort one another with these words. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 18. You know, and I just went on the calculator app there, you know, not to be fancy or not to, try and get deep or anything and, or mathematical or anything, but the numbers put things into perspective, It puts things into perspective. When you see 143,999, it puts things into perspective, man. Okay, we're not alone, and this is why we have to exhort and edify one another. Okay, it says, well, I've got to read up a bit then. Let me start from verse 17. No, let me start from verse 16, and it says, "For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Yahushua shall rise first." As I mentioned, some of the elect are already dead. Some will go on to die before the Lord's return. Okay? "Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds," which are the chariots. Now in other places it says the cloud, so we'll see how it plays out. But there's a very good chance all of the 144,000 will go into that same ship. But there's going to be many ships, okay, accompanying the Lord in the Father ship, which he'll be in. And it says, "And to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words." Not that we're going to live in the air, but we're going to be in the presence of Yahushua forevermore. Okay. But it says in verse 18, "Wherefore, comfort one another with these words." Okay. Whatever you're going through, because in the spirit, you can kind of see that, like, brothers are going through things, but brothers are going through it, man. All kind of things are happening, all kind of straight up attacks, man. But the scripture says, "Be of good cheer." Okay, and at the end of the day, you're fighting for your spot, I'm fighting for my spot. From our own vantage point, there's 143,999 other souls that will go through similar things just to make it and be with the Lord. Okay, be comforted in that, man. You're not the only one. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai is with you, man. And have faith upon that. Okay. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 17. It's like 1 verse 7, and it says that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua. So the trial of our faith, all the things we go through in the sight of the Lord, is counted as precious, more precious than gold, man. But being tried with fire is through the adversities we go through, the hardships we go through, all the things we suffer in this life and have to endure. That's us being passed through the fire. But it might be found unto praise, okay, and honor and glory, So what awaits the completion of this fiery trial? What awaits the trial of our faith at the end of the tunnel, as they say? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Well, at the end of this tunnel, right, which we're just now at, okay, will be found unto praise and honor and glory, okay? A people that looked cursed, forsaken and forgotten, the dirt of the earth, will now be found unto be praise and honored and glory. Of course, Yahushua first, but at his appearing, the scripture says that when Yahushua, who is our life, then shall we also appear in glory. The book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 4, one of my favorite scriptures, and it says, "When Yahushua HaMashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall he also appear with him in glory." So at the coming of Yahushua, the game changes, man. Okay. And there's 143,999 other men, okay, that's going through it. You're not alone. So let's press forward, man, and the scripture says that, man, those who love his appearing. All right, let's Lord willing, and continue to be amongst that number. Shalom.